Graduates. Graduates. Sounds good, doesn't it? Class of 2014. I salute you, and Chancellor Burnham and President Ivany, members of the Senate and Board of Governors, and staff, faculty, parents, family, and friends, and my wife Elizabeth and my daughter Catherine. I thank Acadia University. It is a great honor to be recognized by a great university as someone who has contributed to learning, to community, and to society. My Acadia roots are deep. My attachment to Acadia is long-standing, and it's very meaningful for me to receive this recognition. To you, the students of 2014, my sincere congratulations for a job well done, a lot of work accomplished, a bright and promising future, a celebration and a happy day for you and your families. I respect you. I have great hope for you. I enjoy being in your company, and I'm honored to be an honorary member of your graduating class. I will tell you briefly about what brought me here, what Acadia means to me, and I'll try to give you just a few pointers as you walk out the door to your glorious future. Since you are scientists, I thought I might talk about the Big Bang Theory. Oh, is that television or astrophysics? My theme is simply this: learn, invest, and give. Success, however described, does not come automatically. It comes from taking action. Learning is the key. Investing your knowledge will take you where you want to go. Giving outside yourself will give you back the satisfaction of your achievement. Acadia has a long tradition, 176, I'll say now, years. Acadia has a fresh and innovative energy today, led dramatically by your president, Ray Ivany. Acadia, the institution, is a wonderful reflection of the strength and quality of the individuals here. It is representative of an exceptional personal experience for all who work and study here. And it is the expression of a unique family and community nature which will leave every one of you with a lifelong attachment to Acadia University and this community. I did not attend Acadia, but I call myself a Wolfville boy, and I have Acadia in my being. I grew up in the shadow and light of Acadia. My father came here in 1936 and worked his way through university, doing such jobs as shoveling coal for home fireplaces and as a waiter in the dining hall. He was very proud of his position as head waiter in his senior year, best paying job on campus. My father came back in 1957 and established the Commerce Department, which later became the Fred Manning School of Business. Just a few things I love about Acadia and this community. The Ridge, Gaspereau Valley, dikes, tides, Cape Blomidon, the Look-Off, the late Alex Colville, the swimmer sculpture in front of the house on Main Street, which used to be our house, the Manning Chapel, Fountain Commons, the Irving Environmental Center, Ray Ivany, apples. So what does all this have to do with being a science graduate from Acadia? I'll say a little bit more about investing and giving. The Big Bang Theory is a TV show, isn't it? I learned enough to invest in my future. I learned from my visceral roots at Acadia and further studies at Dartmouth College, Nova Scotia Technical University, Dalhousie University, studies in French, architecture, law, and business. Wherever your career path takes you in science or in other directions, which for many of you it certainly will, you should invest in your and your family's well-being. So I suggest you consider literally investing. Start now. Why? Because society, to be prosperous and to look after its people, needs to grow, to invest in new knowledge, new ways of doing things, new solutions to our problems. Investing is a creative act. Investing is learning how to take risks without being a gambler. I learned that to be an overnight sensation, you generally have to put in at least 10 and probably 20 years of hard work, smart thinking, with a few mistakes and a few wrong turns along the way. And I learned that reinvesting makes investing so much more successful. I give. A large part of why I am here today is because I have been recognized as giving back to my community, which I have done in various ways by giving my time, my talents, and my treasures, as some would call it. So we all have time, and we have to learn how to use it creatively. We all have talent. Our learning enhances that. Our ability to give materially depends on being able to invest and grow our assets over a period of time. Giving back makes it more worthwhile for you and your community. I have been able to give because I invested well. I give because I care and because I know that I have not done it all by myself. I owe a debt of gratitude to many institutions and people. For all of us to survive another 10,000 years, we have to grow and we have to make things at least a little better as we progress. You learn. In the 4 years that most of you have been here at Acadia, you've learned a lot. There's been a lot to learn, and a lot that exists today did not exist in the same form even 4 years ago. Think about your age and how much you have learned. In 4 years, how much are you going to learn in the next 4 years? And the 4 years after that? And the 4 years after that? And the 4 years after that? Still under 40, you will be just about ready to be an overnight sensation. If you don't keep learning, you will go nowhere. You will atrophy. You will be dull. You will wonder what's going on. It's been said that there are 3 types of people in the world. There are people who make things happen. And there are people who watch what's happening. And there are people who say, what happened? Your life will be more exciting and more worthwhile to both yourself and your community if you make an attempt to be the first of those 3 persons. You certainly have the talent and the foundation of education to make things happen. Although you're studying science, many of your careers will lead in different directions. Most great scientists have the appreciation of great art as well. Many are sometimes artists. Science may be fundamental to life, but most of living is an art as much as a science. I've been very interested in science, even though it often baffles me. But by investing in myself and my community, I've been able to give to many scientific projects. Your scientific knowledge will lead you to many opportunities. Information is cheap and accessible everywhere. Knowledge is not. Communication is ubiquitous. Understanding is not. Information technology is endless. Informed judgment is not. You can provide knowledge, understanding, and judgment. You can provide leadership through the changes and opportunities and challenges. You have to keep learning. You invest. You should invest in the stock market. You say, what? I don't have money. I don't have money to invest. I don't want to take a risk. I don't know anything about it. I just want a job. I hear you. But bear with me. Learn the value of compound income. Learn the rule of 72, which tells you how long it will take you to double your money. Albert Einstein called compounding income the 8th wonder of the world. Learn safe ways of investing. The key is to actually put money aside and invest, no matter how small or difficult it may be. The key is to start now or soon. The key is to keep at it. The key is to start young and to recognize that patience and perseverance are rewarded. You give. Give back. Give more than you get. Give more than you take. Giving is a creative act. Giving takes time, thought, energy, empathy. Giving gives you the satisfaction of making things happen, making something new, adding value. Here's a small example of someone who is not a scientist, but is able to give, has been able to help science achieve benefits for society. My small example is this, Tom. I saved the whales. I saved the piping plovers. I saved the old trees. You're saying, what's he talking about? Is he nuts? Okay, let me exaggerate slightly. But through Elizabeth's and my contributions to the World Wildlife Fund, where I've been a volunteer and a donor, we supported directly the right whale program in the Bay of Fundy. In recent years, the application of marine science principles have had a major impact on preserving the right whales. Similarly, through action and giving to the Nature Conservancy of Canada, we have protected on the other side of the Minas Basin land to assist thousands of endangered piping plovers in their territorial migrations. In the old-growth forest up on the hill, up on the ridge, on the other side of south side of Wolfville, we've helped preserve through giving to the Nova Scotia Nature Trust, which came to an agreement with the town of Wolfville for preserving the old-growth watershed lands. I tell you this only to show you that you can participate, you can give, you can help make things happen, things which are nearby in your own community, and which are science-based, and which require major collaboration from many different perspectives. I will conclude. As scientists, you know that the Big Bang Theory is a fascinating explanation of our cosmology. But more often than not, most people would just rather watch the TV show. As scientists, you know that of billions of years in the universe, our Earth may only have about 500 million years left. In the blink of an eye of 13,000 or so, civilized humans have been walking around. As a species, we may be halfway toward our own conclusion. 13,000 years. Then we wonder, what is a New York minute? That's how quickly our lives can change. Put ourselves in perspective, make the most of our lives. Make the most of science and embrace art. Keep learning, invest literally in the rest of your life, give and give back. Always appreciate Acadia and what it means to you and what you have learned here. Acadia has invested in you and you in it. Make this a lifelong relationship. Remember Acadia always. Give back to Acadia. Thank you, graduates, and good luck.